Hello and welcome to part 104. Like usual, check the description for any timestamps you want to jump to. Otherwise, thanks for sticking around for the play-by-play. Last episode, we had someone join us. They are no longer a prisoner. They have been reformed. Everyone welcome Osanna. Let's get Osanna set up. Your melee is higher than your marksman, but we're going to have you set up as an archer. You are not night shift. Let's go manage you. Osanna. There you are. Okay. Ranged weapons. Now, how high is your healing skill? Let's take a moment to look. Medicine, 0. Okay, so you will not be self-tending. Okay. Let's go down this list again. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, ranged, no shields. You're going to wear a cap like everyone else. Winter apparel and light armor for our archers, and meals like everyone else. All stimulants, yes. Okay, you did your schedule. Let's go look at your jobs. What jobs do we have assigned for you? Let's modify this. Okay, you like constructing. Let's keep that at number 1 for now. Turn growing off. Put this on low. Mining we'll leave for now. Cutting plants we'll leave for now. Cooking we'll leave that on. You know what, let's put constructing at 2 for now. Let's have you crafting first. Don't need you to tailor or carpent or smith, and no alchemy. Let's turn research off as well. You want to be an artist? You know what, let's leave that. You know what, yeah, let's leave that at number 2. We'll take care of crafting as needed. Construct. Then artistry, and then you can mine. After, you know, we'll have you cut plants first. Okay. How's everyone enjoying our heat wave? Still mining out in the middle here. Let's take a look. Northwest, still filling in a little bit there. We'll get those stylized later. Okay. Let's get that floor put in. Once that's put in, we'll be able to put in a shrine. Let's take a look here. Still waiting for these trophies. Now, we needed foxes. I believe we had some wildlife foxes. We do. I'm hoping that they mature and grow their population. I'm surprised I don't have any fox trophies here at all. You know what? Better way to look? Let's just look this way. Is it on this side? Yeah, I see at least one here. Okay. Let's get you checked off. In fact, let's just zoom up here. Let's get all these picked. Let's click on this and let's turn off the wolf, and or you know what? No, we can leave the wolf on. It's just the fox we want to turn off. Let's see if that will cause them to bring that over here and get that sorted out. And you know what? While we're here, let's just assign the rest of this roof to get put in. think here, once most of this is put in, we're gonna put in a slope going the other way down to this clay area. I think we'll mine it out from this direction. We'll be able to put in a bit of this wall as we fill it out going this way. You don't want to go up there. You want to go in these holes. Let's increase that speed a little bit. Looks like we got an oak tree growing in here with our apple trees. Let's take a moment, look around, see what else we got in here. We got some ripe ones. Another ripe one. Flowering. Ripening. That one's stunted. Mature. Another ripe one. Okay, we'll have a good apple harvest. Flowering, ripening, budding. Okay, that one's young, budding. Got some bushes here. What kind of tree are you? Apple tree, okay. Get rid of this bush. Let's get rid of this bush. Okay. Platform's being put in there. Excellent. Trophy has been put in here. We can get rid of this little platform. This trophy has been put in. Excellent. We can get rid of this platform. And now that all of these trophies have been put in, we can go back here. Let's go to the top. Zoom out, see if I can grab all of these. They can just hold everything now. Don't need to worry about this area holding certain things anymore. Oh, a fire. Looks like heat wave has started burning. Thankfully it's contained, don't have to worry about that. I thought an animal went and hit our traps again. Which they did hit some of our traps not too long ago in this area. Let's see if we can go put some more traps in there. Let's go take a look in our basement. Sure, I have a few traps we got recently. Wooden traps. Let's get those installed as well. You know, let's slow that speed down a little bit. It's a little hectic there to grab items. Okay. One fire trap in. We'll probably put one on the other side as well. Fire trap. Okay. Yeah, let's put one there. Let's see what else we got. Got a lot more fire traps. Do we have any other kind of traps? We got more wooden traps. Let's get these put down. You know what? I guess let's go take a look, see if we can put some more fire traps out. Oh, perfect. We have room here. Okay. You know what? I'll leave that one for now. Let's go take a look. We should have some more fire traps. Plenty of fire traps. Oh. I think I clicked in the inside of our base somewhere there. Okay, what we wanted to do, we wanted to put one here. We'll leave this one. Maybe we'll move that around later on when we see it. Okay. Can fill in some soil here. Let's take a look. Are we missing any spots down here? No, we are not. Okay, let's return to our temple. Let's take a peek inside. What else can we get rid of? That we can get rid of. This we can move, but unfortunately this we still need to get rid of. Okay, once those are taken out, we'll put in the floor tiles. We'll move that banner over to the entrance, and then once the floor tiles are in, we have, looks like two more shrines we can put in. We got 9, we'll have 11 after. And then our temple's pretty much ready. You can see here a little bit of light going inside. Oak Brethren Temple. Okay, our temple is finally complete. Luxurious. Okay, sounds good to me. Does that mean we can hold an event? We can, okay. Alright, that can be put in. Are you coming to take this apart, Oswald? No. Catalina, maybe? Harvesting resources. Let's get you to just take this apart while you're here. Excellent. Put that in. This can get relocated. Okay. While you're here, Ulrich, I'm just going to undraft you after I draft you to reset your job allocation. Perfect. And then get you to work on this one instead. And then Eric, you can work on that one. Someone else is working on that. Perfect. Okay. And it looks like we're just missing a bunch of statues. 12 statues. Let's take a look. Okay. We have limestone. Let's get that assigned. And we need 12 statues, so let's assign 12. And let's see what else we can mine out here. I thought I mined out all the limestone in this area already. Guess I missed a little bit. Okay, let's go take a look here on the northwest. I'm going to assign some more soil. And it looks like we can start putting in this wall as well. Let's get that assigned. How are we doing for manufactured material? Okay, that should be more than enough limestone brick to fill in this area. Can you see it over the wall? A little bit. You know what? Maybe I'll make that a second layer. Before we decide to take these stick ladders down, let's see if we can make this a second layer. Increase that speed a little bit. People are still enjoying the heat wave. Okay. How's our wood supply doing now? It's getting up there a little bit. Collect some mushrooms. Okay. Looks like we had all of this put in as needed. Let's go ahead. Let's get the top of our keep put in here. And let's take a look inside these rooms. See what we can get added in here. Okay. Let's spin this around. Let's see, what do we have? Musical instruments to go on the shelf here. Put this on the wall. And let's get this bed copied and put in here as well. Heat wave has ended. Okay. Last thing, treasure chest. Okay. It'll be a little while before that all gets put in. We also need to put in a lot of rugs. Let's see, what do we have ready? Let's take a look at the lower levels as we go up, see if any of these are missing any of those double carpets we have in at the moment. Go and assign some more fire traps. I'm going to put one down here. I think I've had enemies spawn in this area before. Okay, excellent. Took down the roof. Let's go put in a stick ladder here to get up top. And then we'll assign this. You know what? I guess our people can reach all of these at the moment without needing to go up. Okay, gonna assign this for now, and then we'll come back and assign the roof a little bit at a time, I think. But for now, I can assign this last piece. And then we'll have to build the roof one at a time going this way. I think that is gonna work. How are we doing for soil? I hope we don't waste it all in this little area. Just to be sure I don't run out, let's go assign a little bit to get dug out. You know, we probably need a little bit of limestone as well. Let's get some of this mined out. Got some gold in there as well. Look at our raw food supply. Look at that. Looks like we got a good amount of barley now. Let's take a look at our alcohol production. We can start this up again. Now this one, yes, making that with honey, great. Just realized this room, I don't think we have, there's no heat source in here. Let's go ahead and put in some. No one's complained. But let's just put it in. And it looks like we're going to need more rugs made. Let's go take a look. Which table are you? Perfect. Okay. You know what? Let's just make another 20. We're going to have to take a look through those, see which ones are flawless. We can add them to our Great Hall. And one other thing I was thinking about for the Great Hall. So I have it where it's 6 people to a table. I realize, I guess an easy way to fix this, just add a few chairs. As long as we can walk around at some point from the outside here, shouldn't be too much of an issue. But let's go ahead, add some of these. So each of these can hold 10 people then, instead of 6. So instead of 12 here, it'll be 20. So we could hold 80 in total if we need to. I think I'm going to just leave this for now. I'm going to leave these middle areas here open to walk through. I think this is going to be 62. $64, is that right? That should be more than enough for what I have at the moment. You take a look at our population here. I mean, Aiken, for some reason, you aren't on. Clara's not on. But that's 63 with them, and this will hold 64. Did anyone join us recently? Okay. Alright, good progress here. Fill that in. 1, 2, 3. Fill that in. I'm going to wait till this top area is pretty much ready before I start assigning these little pieces to be put in up here. get that mined away. And I just realized there's a polecat here inside my base. You're hungry. Why are you hungry? How did you get in my base? Did you swim in here at some point when our walls were being taken apart? The northwest? 4 days old, you're mature. Let's set you to be tamed. Maybe you'll be my first polecat ever tamed. Or will you attack? Yeah, 20%. I mean, drop down to 19 right away, but maybe I'll get a polecat. No, not Paulu. Polly. Polly the polecat. Now, what do you eat? Is there not food here for you to eat? Let's see what Polly is up to. Just running around starving, I guess. I really don't have any food here that you're gonna be able to just grab and eat. I'm sorry, Polly. Okay, making progress here. Let's take a look on the inside. Alright. Looking good. I think we're just going to want to put some different rugs down in here as well. Liven up the place a little bit. Let's take a look, see what we had put together recently. Got some tapestries we can hang up. Great. Let's take a look here inside our hall. We got room for any tapestries on this side? Doesn't look like we do. Let's take a look on the other side here. I don't think we can put on these corners. Let's take a look on this side. Alright, perfect. We got room here. Okay, looks like we're going to need some tapestries. Not too many, but let's put a few together. Also, paintings. I don't have any pigments, but let's just set this to 20 paintings for now. Tapestries. Let's just add 5. Winter clothes. I'm going to need a lot more winter clothes. Let's, yeah, let's make sure we have like 60 winter clothes. I don't know why our people weren't making more. I'm wondering if I should take the linen and the wool off for now and see if we can just get through these other resources. But at the same time, I think we have a lot of those. Yeah, let's just leave it. They can make it out of whatever they want. Okay, keep is still being put together here. don't know what a polecat eats, but I guess I should probably just put some food out here for now. Let's leave a stockpile here. Let's see, what can we make this? Fodder? Let's make this very high, and let's expand this. I'll have just two spots here. Or you know what? You will not be eating hay, otherwise you probably would have been eating some of the hay on the ground out here, wouldn't you? Oh no, I lost some stability here at some point. Did I lose part of my tower? I guess I just lost a little bit at the top, thankfully. I was looking here going like, why are these zones looking weird? I don't remember our zones being set up that way. Alright, let's increase that speed a little bit. Now I wonder if I can make these areas a little bit shorter here. See if we can move some of this around a little bit here. Clean up some space. You know what, maybe I'll just expand this one a little bit here. See if we can hide that a little bit. Tuck that behind the corner. Won't be able to see it from certain angles. It'd be nice. Okay. While people are sleeping, let's take a look in the basement, see what we got down here. This is fermenting. It's going to take a little bit. What's the temperature in here? 3.6. Okay. So this rough wine is going to ferment in 30 days. This is mead. Never going to ferment. Never going to rot. Our wood supply is still low. Do we have a lot of wood just lying around here? No, it doesn't look like we do. Let's take a look. What kind of bonus trees do we have? Anything ready? No, it doesn't look like it. Growing. Sapling. Now we'll have to come back to look at some bonus trees in the future. Nothing ready yet. You know what? Dirt supply is getting a bit low, I think. Let's go get some more dirt. take a look in here. Do we get food put down? Okay, we got animal feed here. Let's take a look. How are you doing? You are not hungry now? Excellent. I killed a rat recently. 15%. That's going to take a little while to get Polly on our team, but looking forward to it. You'll never be able to replace Bob the bear, unfortunately. But either way, Polly, welcome to the team. Once you get to the team, still days away from being recruited. Okay, excited for the roof here. Now I'm wondering, should I put in a floor here? We'll see what it looks like with the limestone. Maybe I'll change it to clay. Alright, look at all those berries we have. Look at all those beets we have. We started pickling some vegetables. That's great. We have a lot of honey as well. Alright, things are looking good. We got past our hunger days. It's a few days there at the end of winter that we were starving. It felt like our food supplies were really low. Oh wow, surprise raid. The Kingdom of York. Looks like a surprise siege, actually. That's better in a way. Anyone who's mining our dirt out there in the northeast will be able to get home, hopefully. 63 enemies have appeared. Okay. Let's pause this for a moment. Looks like they're in, what, the southwest here? I have a fire trap somewhat nearby, but they're nowhere near that one. Maybe I'll put some fire traps in this area in the future. Okay. Looks like we need to draft everyone. So let's go one by one. Draft you. Press tab. Press R over and over. Go through alphabetically. Looking forward to those rally points in the future. Also looking forward to that drawbridge that they're working on. Excited for that. I'm hoping that it's wide enough to go over like a 4 or 5. I'm hoping it's wide enough to go over a 5-piece moat. Okay. You're wearing javelins. Why are you using javelins? Okay. Let's put some people here on the southeast. I guess we'll put some people here on the southwest as well. You know what? Let's put a few people on this side of the tower. I'm not sure where they're going to set up their siege weapons. Did someone join us recently? I didn't catch. They did. Okay. You are a night owl, though. Let's get you set up as a night owl. Sorry to interrupt the raid, everybody. Let's get you managed. Medicine, you can self-tend. No shields, that's right. Cap, winter, light armor, meals. Okay. You know what? You can just put on a crossbow. You are good enough to use a crossbow. Okay. Let's put a few of you near the entrance. But since they are going to be raiding, looks like we can get a few people to put on helmets while they're going to be setting up their siege equipment. Yeah, definitely looking forward to those rally points. I feel like doing this enough times, it starts to become a little bit of a drag. Oh, we're already at the top of the list again. Okay, let's get you, Aiken. I had you grabbing a weapon, I believe. And then Alan, let's get you back over here. Okay. It's like, oh no, the deer are also attacking us. Okay, I guess we can test out our new siege towers, so that's good. Looking forward to that. Looks like we have a few people here that we can move to another area. They're not really getting much action on that side. Let's have them go down here. And then we'll have maybe 4 people go up to the top. Or you know what? They're actually running on the other side here. Okay. Some first blood action there. Or were you first blood over here? I guess you were first blood. Let's get you brought up here. Okay. Did we have anyone out here mining? No, looks okay. Let's go ahead, get our gate closed before anyone runs up on us. And that means undraft you, pause, get you to lock this door, unpause. Fortunately, our dogs will be left outside. Sorry, puppies. Draft you again. Let's pause this. Let's grab the 4 of you and go meet up the other warriors here by the keep. And let's take a look here. Looks like they're building a ballista closer to the graves. Onager here. Another one here. Another one down here. I'm not sure if they are setting up... Ah, yes. Another one down here. Trebuchet. Okay. Well, thankfully our people here pretty much just taken them out. Okay. You're gonna have you operate and you deliver ammo. Let's see how the new siege tower is. Alright. Oh, that's amazing. Look at that. Little bit of our siege tower in action there. Okay. I like. We're already ready to fire another one. Let's see. Can we shoot over here without hitting our wall? Oh, I missed. Took out someone there. Okay. You know what? Let's see. You, instead of delivering ammo, let's get you to operate this one. And grab your own ammo from nearby. Okay. Let's take a look. Make sure we're not hitting our wall. Look at that. Yeah, these siege towers, definitely worth the investment, I think. Okay, let's see. Longbow, let's get you moved closer. Crossbow, let's get you moved closer. Hopefully we'll be able to pick off these people down here. Same with you, let's move down there. Anyone near the main gate? Doesn't look like it. Down here. Looks pretty good. How many enemies are left? Still quite a lot. Didn't get anyone there, I don't think. I like this incendiary projectiles. That did great work. Enemy siege weapons. They actually have one put together? Okay, I guess we need to focus fire on this. And just like that, we destroyed their siege weapon they were putting together over there. Amazing. Okay, let's take a look around, see where these enemies are. Looks like they're all down here in the southwest. So we click through these. Okay. Let's shoot here. Or is that too close? Target is too close. Settlers are starving. You know what? I'm gonna undraft you. You need to eat. Oh, that was great. Really loved using our own siege weapons to defend against their siege. Now it says these were destroyed, but I believe these were the enemy siege weapons, not our own. Took out 50 of them. Might take out more as they run away. Let's see. Okay. I think it's time to undraft our people. I'm really hoping the rally points make it easy to get our people to go back to normal after a siege. Oh, whoops. No, we didn't want to drop that. Well, that's okay. You'll pick that up. They'll pick it up on their own once they get around to it. Oh, did I not undraft you? Let's just double check. Okay, I think that's everyone. Let's take a moment. Let's just go up and down our list. I don't see anyone with a drafted horn next to them. Yeah, I think we're okay. Hoping this fire doesn't spread to our graves over there. Let's get these picked up. Unfortunately, looks like some of these bodies here probably gonna succumb to the fire. Let's take a look. What kind of wood supply do we have? We don't have any wood. That's an issue. Let's get these graves checked. Alright. Let's get some of these mature trees chopped down. We'll get some wood available. In the meantime, let's check these. Looks okay. Alright, we don't have any wood, but let's assign these to get put in. Once we get enough wood supply, we'll be able to get them actually put in. Okay, looks like we got some soil here we need to dig out. A little bit of rocky soil. Not too much though. Okay, let's go take a look at our tree farm. Now, did any of these bonus trees grow up to be mature yet? Doesn't look like it. It's okay, we have wood here. Let's get that hauled. I might put a little bit of a storage area here similar to this. Might just put that in this area here. maybe make this into a little bit of a garden here. Little courtyard with some seats maybe. And then this is supposed to mark the center of our base. Unfortunately, when I was making the base, I did make a little bit of a mistake. I think technically this is the center of our base, this tile, but because the door is 4 wide instead of 3, makes sense that that would be the center. But unfortunately, I think one of these sides is just 1 tile shorter across, and then same with the back. I think the back is 1 tile longer, the gate here is 1 tile shorter. It's not perfectly square, not the way I'd want it to be, more of a rectangle. Okay, I guess we closed our gate as well. Let's get this open. Won't be able to deal with anything outside. Tefania, let's get you to open that. Just realized I can't get any dirt if the dirt is outside of our base. Let's get this put in. And let's take a look up here. Okay. Now, we need to fix these zones. How do we have these zones set up? 1 here that's very high, and 3 that are just regular high. So that is, these need to be expanded. Okay, looks like that's fixed. That's good. Let's get that canceled. Get that canceled, and this one, building can't be reached. I kind of want to keep this. Might just let our people put it together and then take it apart. And you know what, let's get all of this allowed. Get this stuff cleaned up off the map. How's that gate looking? Gate is open. Perfect. Okay. Looks like sorting those bodies into the graves is going to be a problem for next episode. Same with finishing the roof here on our temple, since we're going to be adding in a little bit more. Okay. Welcome to Recap and Planning. Okay. We started to fill in the northwest of our base here, working on this wall. We still have a little bit of clay to mine out in this section, a little bit north of our farming zones that we adjusted recently. Tree farm is working. Had our first harvest recently. Temple, almost done. Started putting in the new floor on the center here. It's going to be a little bit brighter than the clay tile around it. We'll see how that looks, if I like it or not. We'll see if I like having this being too high as well. Still gotta wait for the roof to be finished. We were also raided recently, more of a siege. They brought several siege weapons. Our own incendiary devices took care of this one pretty easily. We had another fire over here as well. You can see here the grass is torched. A lot of bodies to put away. We took out 50 of them during the siege. A few more after that, I believe. Our hauling dogs have put some bodies away here, but unfortunately don't have enough graves ready for all 50, so we're going to be spending a fair amount of time next episode harvesting wood and putting in graves and then burying those bodies. Besides that, might send out a trade caravan. We're also still working on the next layer of our keep. You can see here I have the next 6 bedrooms that we're starting to put together. Those are going to be the last bedrooms in this keep though. Unfortunately, I'm not able to add any more bedrooms vertically, so depending on how many people we get recruited into our settlement here, I might actually stop. Might stop at my maximum amount that I'll have in this keep, which should be 73, I believe, because that's 72 here, 12 per layer, and then 1 in the basement in the warden room. So we're still a few people away from getting there. Now, maybe I'll put in some bedrooms here in the towers. I don't really need... Like, we don't need like this to be used for armory. We don't need to. Or sorry, for infirmary. Might turn those infirmary rooms into actual bedrooms. I don't know if I'll be able to split it into proper bedrooms, but we'll see. Something to think about if I want to get more people. Otherwise, I'd have to build a whole separate keep somewhere. I don't really have space for another keep. I could expand it out a little bit. But I feel like the way we started putting this together, I like the way it turned out. We'll have to end the video at some point, and whether that's, you know, us reaching a population limit, or maybe we hit 100 raiders, we'll see. Right now we've been kind of neck and neck with our population versus the raider population. I kind of like the way that's been going. Unfortunately, they don't have enough siege weapons to break down our walls. They're not able to put them up fast enough. Not if they're in range of our weapons. Okay. Well, we're going to call that a video. Once again, I want to thank you for stopping by and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, and have a great one, everybody.